Hey guys, this is Neil with Catalyst Machine Works, and I am an effing drone pilot, and I want to talk to you about some exciting drone stuff right now. So I'm going to teach you about a feature on the Merica frame that may not be aware to a lot of people, but it is a really cool feature, especially for you guys who like to go out and race. We all know that racing is expensive. This stuff is expensive once you add it all up. So you want to try and save money where you can. A lot of people like to go and have duplicates, right? So they'll have 2 or 3 duplicates of a system, which can get pretty expensive. Well, with the Merica, what you can do is you can have one pod, and you can have multiple bases. And the base, what we call the base, is the carbon fiber section here. It's got the motors, the arms, the ESC, and that's it, right? So the pod holds all of the other electronics. So you could imagine if you're out here, let's say that this is your quad, you're out and you're racing this thing and you smash into a tree and you screw up the motor. Well, instead of having to bring in a completely new quad, all you got to do is take 4 screws out, unplug, if you've wired it correctly, unplug one plug, and then just move the pod over to another base. So let me show you how that's done. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and removed the 4 screws that hold the canopy down to the base on both quads, and you can see that it's pretty easy to come off. I went ahead and unplugged off camera, unplugged the single plug that goes down to the ESC. On this quad it happens to be a race flight bolt. It's got a single plug that you've got power and signal coming through, so it makes this really easy. And then this one here is another type of build, and it's got 2 plugs. But you could imagine for a minute that if you had 2 of the same base, how easy it would be to move this canopy from one to the next, right? Or if you had another base that was a 4-inch, right? So this base is a 4-inch base, different motors and whatnot, same pod. Or let's say that you had 2 5-inch, and you've got 2 different setup of 2 different types of motors and prop combinations that you like to run. And you get out to the track and you find out, well, the particular type of base that I've got this canopy on, I don't like the motor setup. I'll just move it over to the other quad and you're ready to go. So there you go, pretty cool feature.